please welcome with me John Goulding, Global Strategy Director at MiQ, and Atul Saurabh, Product Lead at MiQ. Welcome. The stage is yours.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm John Goulding, Head of Strategy US.
My name is Atul. I'm Product Lead at MiQ. We both work at MiQ, and MiQ is a programmatic media partner.
And today we're going to talk about a programmatic automation tool called Rio and how we use this to help Sprint, who's since merged with T-Mobile, to deliver their programmatic campaigns in-house. And programmatic was created to make media buying more automated. But the reality is that traders still do most of the work. And research shows that traders have to deal with manual reporting, limited time to optimize, and a really troubling prevalence of something called trader shoulder. And we asked, why is this? And we see two key themes with demand-side platforms. First, they have a tendency to be black boxes. If things aren't working, it's difficult to troubleshoot and improve. But also, they really only automate the bidding process. They don't allocate budgets to specific audiences or strategies. Instead, that has to be done manually through the use of line items. And this was a challenge for T-Mobile, who, when bringing their programmatic in-house, yes, had to improve performance and speed to market, but they had to do that while simultaneously saving money. And that meant they couldn't hire and hire traders. They had to find efficiencies.
Enter Rio, an AI-based tool designed to help brands deliver better performance whilst reducing the resource needs. So to design this, we took a new approach that was inspired by our own traders and our own trading teams, starting with adding new data signals that traders take into account when making any decisions on campaign, shifting to prescriptive analytics from predictive, activation in a small data format that the traders could understand, review, and edit, something seamlessly integrated with traders' workflows so that they didn't have to go outside their current platforms, and a solution that could lean on contextual optimization and clean rooms to provide a future-proof solution. Over the course of 18 months, we built Rio with these principles in mind, starting with Google's DV360 as the first DSP that we could support.
And the tool that emerged could do three things for a trader. First, it could generate recommendations, new strategies to employ on the campaign. Second, it created sort of open box insights that revealed what's working and why. And then third, it could optimize to find the best possible distribution of budgets and bids across hundreds or thousands of line items. So let's see how it works.
Let's start with the front end. Rio's UI is a browser plugin that enables traders to work seamlessly with Rio and DV316 pattern. The plugin needs less than 2 minutes to configure a campaign, at which point Rio's real data science starts to work at the back end and starts learning about the campaign. Once the recommendations are run and it's generated, they appear in the plugin as a downloadable CSV, which traders can review and upload. Total time so far, not more than 5 minutes. Next, let's take a look under the hood at the back end. Step one is inputs. Rio pulls in data from 3 different sources to compile over 40 million rows of contextual and first-party data for every single campaign. And then a distributed infrastructure joins filters these data set, at which point the real data science begins.
And that means recommendations. And Rio combs through 4.2 billion different targeting combinations to find the best possible tactics for the campaign. And it then clusters this big data into line items that the DSP can understand.
And finally, the third step, which is optimization. Machine learning in the form of multi-arm bandit modeling that allocates budget across existing and new strategies created by Rio. Our own proprietary dynamic scaling calculator predicts potential delivery of each strategy that feeds into the MAB. And this is how Rio optimizes multiple KPIs and delivery across hundreds of line items. I know that was intense, but the good news is, whilst all this work was happening in the background, the trader didn't have to lift a finger.
And that's how it works, but obviously it's results that really matter. And in a 6-week test, Rio improved performance 6%, whilst lowering CPMs 40% and saving traders 40% of their time. But then subsequent to that, Rio scaled across 400 million ad impressions across 9 T-Mobile lines of business, further compounding time savings and lowering CPAs a further 29%. Because of the time savings that Rio drove for the T-Mobile team, they were able to complete their in-house migration faster, and it also freed up time for them to focus on more strategic initiatives like supply path optimization and custom attribution modeling. Importantly, though, it also gained attention at the top of the business, right up to the CEO level, with Rio showing that the corporate ambition to drive digital transformation through the use of AI was delivering really tangible results for the business. We have got big plans for Rio. It's been scaled across many more brands since T-Mobile. We're now rolling it out into more privacy-first environments like Ads Data Hub to continue to perform well in a cookieless world. And also we're expanding it on other DSPs like the Trade Desk. And by empowering marketers and agencies to get the best of programmatic in a more automated way, we really hope that Rio's got a fantastic future in the industry.
Thank you so much. That was really impressive.